was our intro?
All right, fellas.
Oh, there it goes. All right, fellas. Lead Slinger's back. It's been a while. We all had stuff to do. Homer was out there trying to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we did it. We had an 0-10 record, but hey, our kids learn football, so
And that's
we'll take that.
Yeah, that's what's important.
Yeah.
You know, my son busy with his project and FFA and the fair, so we got all that stuff done. The good thing is it's almost December, and you know we still got 90-degree weather, so we got perfect weather to be out here shooting. It is a little windy today, so we got the PDP, the Walther PDP Pro Acro. So we got this gun a while back. We're gonna do a video on it, and that was basically gonna be it. As I started shooting it more, we had a class that we were gonna go to, our fire instructor class, and I was gonna take my shadow systems, but then I started shooting this a little bit more and decided that this was the gun I was gonna take. We took it out there. I mean, before that, we fired probably about 300 rounds through it here, just messing around.
Yeah.
Straight out of the box, didn't clean it or anything. Took it to the class. I mean, this thing performed crazy out there compared to all the other guns that were out there, where there's SIGs, Glocks, shadow systems.
Yeah.
Uh,
My shadow system did pretty good, sir.
yeah. What else was out there?
I think someone had a Smith.
Oh yeah, Smith and Wesson, the agency that put on the class. They had about 3 or 4 guys there, and they all had Smith and Wessons. And I mean, the Walther performed like way up there, straight out of the box. During that class, we shot put about 800 rounds, almost 1,000 rounds through our pistols.
Yeah.
I didn't clean this gun once. We come back. That class was in the middle of August, I think. Since then, you know, I've put several hundred rounds through this. Still hasn't cleaned it. I don't know if we can zoom in on it, on the barrel. I mean, this thing's filthy. It needs to be cleaned. And we have yet to have one malfunction with it. This thing is very accurate. It's got the magwell here, which I loved, especially during some of the drills that we're doing out there. I know one morning we were shooting around cover and stuff using the VTAC boards, and at one point I had grass coming out of the optic, grass coming out of the slide, and this gun never gave me one issue. I mean, like I said, I have not cleaned it once. It is pretty disgusting right now. I do not keep my guns this way, but I've left it this way
For this video.
Yeah, for this video, I wanted to show. So, like we said in one of our beginning videos that we did, or I think the actual first video we ever did, our agency is looking at going into a new system, and they want to go into shadow systems. But I don't know. I like this Walther. Like I said, it's been very dependable. I haven't had any issues. I've carried it a little bit off duty. You know, when I'm working my off-duty gigs. But, you know, I love shadow systems. I got a lot of their merch.
Yeah.
I got 3 or 4 of their guns. But this Walther definitely changed my mind. So if we get an option, I know I do have some. We do got some Glocks coming in to T&E.
Yeah.
The Glock 47. Maybe that's another gun we might go to with Hollow Sun, the 509Ts. So the Walther PDP Pro Acro is called the Acro because it comes with the Aimpoint ACRO. It's got the 4.5-inch barrel, like I said earlier, the magwell, which did awesome out there. The stippling on the grip is just crazy. I mean, I loved it. Our class was held right in the Coastal Bend. Every morning, I mean, we'd get off our units, and right away you start sweating because how humid it was, how hot it was. You know, I never had any problems with the grip. Not to mention we're being swarmed by millions and millions of mosquitoes.
I was about to say, don't forget the mosquitoes, dude.
It was disgusting, especially the last couple of days. You got the 4.5-inch barrel. We did do a review with the Walther PDP Pro E. That was a great gun, but the only problem I had with that was the recoil on that. I mean, that gun kind of left my hand a little sore. I've been having a little issue with my thumb. I don't know if from just all the shooting we've been doing. But man, I really felt it with the Pro E. This gun, like I said, man, in that 1 week, we probably put almost 900 rounds through it. And man, I didn't have any issues with it. So with that, we're gonna do some shooting. That way you can check it out. And, you know, from 15 yards,
Sure.
15 yards, we'll shoot some paper, shoot some steel.
1,500 yards.
1,500, it can do it. It can do it. So we'll let Homer go first. What are you gonna shoot first, steel or paper?
The other steel.
I mean, we've been this past couple of weeks, we've been doing qualifications, and Homer bet that I couldn't hit a little circle at 15 yards. I've done it in the past. I just couldn't do it that day. But the circles that we got up on our target today, if we can get a look at our targets, get a good zoom on those little circles. That's about the same size, the inside circle where the little orange is. So we can try it. We'll try it with the Walther. See if we can't hit that little circle. But we'll see what Homer wants to shoot, steel or paper first.
Where are you gonna shoot from?
The 15? That day, remember where I was trying to do it from the 15.
Oh yeah. When you couldn't do it twice.
Yeah. I've done it in the past though.
All right. Hey, what kind of ammo are we using? Is it the Monarch ammo?
Yes.
Is it 124 green?
115.
115. All right. Trying to shoot fast like some people.
Oh yeah, we got some guys that love shooting fast. I don't know if they hit the target, but they shoot fast.
All right.
Did you hit the
What?
orange?
Shit, I don't know. I think I missed, dude. That's right.
All right.
I closed my eyes when I pulled the trigger. I got scared.
So like any other Walther and the Canics, you do have these long side releases that a lot of people with big hands have issues with because the side doesn't lock back after that last round is fired. And it's not because of the slide, it's because their hands are too big and they actually accidentally hit that release. So
Shit. Where did my round hit?
I thought you hit that orange. Were you aiming where the neck is?
I don't remember. I was aiming at one of the orange circles.
All right, so I'll aim at there's a little circle on the gun. So you do the gun, the elbow, and then the neck, and then I'll shoot some steel. It's a little windy.
It's a lot of windy.
Yeah, it's a lot of wind.
That's how I'm gonna blame it on.
Yeah, it's moving me around. Oh, that was off. That might have been a good hit. So we'll check those hits here in a bit.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll waste it all on steel.
Yeah. No issues. Again, we probably have a total maybe 1,600 rounds straight out of the box. We have not cleaned it. And man, we've taken through the dirt, the grass.
Damn, I was right next to where I was aiming.
Which one were you? Oh, the head?
Yeah. That's not bad.
Oh. So I was way off.
Right in the tee box, baby. In the tee box. It's gone.
So we're gonna load up some more mags real quick. Shoot some more paper, shoot some more steel, and then we'll take it to the 50 and the 100 yards, see if we can hit some steel from there. And then we'll give you our final thoughts on this gun.
Sounds good.
All right, so we got the mags loaded up, ready to go do some more shooting. So this gun does come with 3 18-round magazines. It sells for about $1,300, but if you're law enforcement and you order through Walther, this is actually a gun they built for officer appreciation. Officers can buy it, any law enforcement military can buy it for $9.99. That is a gun with their special trigger there that has the metal shoe. The Pro E has a polymer shoe, so it's got a plastic one, and it comes with that $600 Acro. So for $9.99, I mean that's a good deal.
Are we sponsored by Walther?
No, I wish we were.
Walther, if you're hearing this,
Yeah. So Walther has a bunch of guns out there. I think this. I have not shot the comp yet. The new gun they just released, the X. I hope to shoot one soon.
Walther,
So,
where you at?
Walther or Americana Arms. I mean, come on, or sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
I know there was one at Americana Arms when we stopped there the other day.
Oh, did we tell them about listeners?
No,
We should
we
have.
should. So
Done a video in there, dude. Shit.
yeah,
Next time.
so it comes with 3 18-round mags, the Acro, your performance trigger, and I mean this performance trigger. I mean, Canic. We all know Canic got their triggers from Walther, but it's got to be one of the best triggers around. I mean, way better than Glock. I mean, it's up there. I mean, that Apex trigger by Smith & Wesson is good, but I think this is the best trigger out there.
Yeah.
So,
That performance trigger really performs.
yep, that dynamic performance trigger. So I'll do a little bit more shooting. So I don't know if you saw the way I racked it. Grabbed the optic, pulled it back. I've been doing that a lot. The optic came mounted on the gun. I've not had one issue with it. We do have a gun that we're T&Eing. Oh, no, actually the PD bought it.
Yeah, that's ours.
Yeah, it belongs to the PD. It has an Acro. We were shooting it the other day, and when I went to grab the optic, I mean, it was loose. So I don't know if the guy that got it installed it or it came like that, but this gun the optic has yet to come loose or move around or anything on this gun.
You're gonna shoot it right now, it's gonna fall off.
Blow.
Well,
Yep. Well, Walther. Oh, yeah, that was the optic.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
There we are. Now we're hitting.
Yeah, maybe the optic is a little bit loose. No, that was me. Got a little bit too happy there.
Gotta shoot like Pew View, dude.
Like who?
Like Pew View.
Pew View?
Right, that's
Oh.
that one that shoots really damn fast.
Yeah. I don't know if we got enough lube for that. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see the numbers on that door. We're shooting about 25 yards.
And we're dry.
All right, so let's take it. We're going to take it to the 50 and the 100. So during our qualifications, we had the guys fire their pistols from 50 yards, and at steel targets, we had a 50 and 100 yards, just to show that they could do it if they had to do it in the line of duty.
And they couldn't do it. No, just kidding.
Now, and I think the best we had out of 10 rounds, we just have them load up 10 rounds. Out of 10 rounds, I think the most we had was somebody did hit it like 5 times, but the average was actually like 4. But you know, as long as they hit it once, that way they can't use that excuse one day if something does happen and they don't take that shot, or you know, if they can't come back and say, you know what, I didn't train.
Yeah, they never taught me.
You know, yeah, they didn't show me that I could shoot at that distance.
Because we're doing it. We're moving on up.
Yeah, same thing with the rifle. There was one, I'm not going to bring up the name, which shooting it was. There was a shooting. The officers could have taken the bad guy out. They didn't. The guy was probably about 30, 40 yards away, and their excuse was they had never done it before. They had never fired their rifles. I don't know if they had optic or steel sights, or I mean iron sights. And so we had our guys come out here. Our guys are assigned an AR-15, whether it be an FN or an Aero Precision, and they do come with optics. So some got hollow suns and some have aim points, and everybody was able to hit at the 50 and 100 yards. So Homer, go first.
Uh,
Here you go, buddy. Ready to go. I guess as soon as you hit the 50, then you can move to the 100, and hopefully we can do it with one magazine. Oh, shit. Yeah, nobody could do that during qualifications. That's why we're the instructors.
that's why, baby.
That's right.
That's why. 1 and 1. Sign me up. Dude, I got stickers all over me.
Yep.
On my hey dudes.
Too bad the Ranger ain't here.
Yeah. He says he's the best, but
Yeah.
I ain't seen him do this.
Actually, I saw him and he did it, but it took him a while.
All right.
Oh,
There you go.
second shot.
I'll take it.
So I'm not gonna lie, I tried that the other day with my shadow system and I couldn't hit the 100 yards. It was when we were working with one of the officers, remember, and I was over here. I had shot the 50 several times, hit the 50, then I went to 100. I missed and I felt bad, so I came back and started shooting the 50. That way, they didn't know which one I was shooting. I just yell out I was shooting the 100. But like I said, this gun I think so far has outperformed any other gun we've had. We did have a bunch of guns sent to us back when we were T&Eing guns several months ago. And to me, this is one gun we didn't T&E, and we should have. I mean, I love it. I haven't had any problems with it. It is very, very accurate compared some of the other guns. Now, one of my favorite guns that I do carry around is my Shadow Systems MR920 comped. It's not the P, it's the comped one. But this one is still more accurate than that gun. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, you pretty much said it all. Just like yesterday when we went to go do that class, I didn't even get no time to talk.
I let you.
JC said it all. So gun shoot's great. I like it. As y'all saw, one shot 50 yards, hit it. One shot 100 yards, hit it. Done it with the Glock. Took a couple rounds, got it. With the other gun, Shadow, same thing. Took a couple times, hit it. But there's just something about this Walther, man. Like JC said, I wasn't a big fan of him at first. What, a German gun?
German, made in Germany.
JC was real hyped about it, gave it to me. I started shooting it, and I fell in love with the gun.
Yep.
I'd be all right with us switching over to that. We did have one guy out of the class. He's got giant hands. They look like hoofs, and not the greatest of the shots from far distances, about 50 yards. So we gave him this, and he was plinking the steel like it was like at 5 yards. So if that guy can do it, I mean, we can put this gun in just about anyone's hands, and as long as the red dot's there, it's going.
Yep. So the thing with the Acro, it's not a shake awake. You got to leave it on. But I think it lasts like 50 hours. So, you know, if you just change out your batteries every year, you'll be good.
50 hours?
50,000 hours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, change out your battery every other day. So, again, for $9.99 for law enforcement, you get your awesome PDP with that dynamic performance trigger. You get the Acro, 3 18-round magazines. It does come with exchangeable back straps, night sights. I mean, for $9.99, I mean, that's a steal.
Ready for duty?
Ready for duty. So with that, guys, this is what I'm going to recommend if they do give us another option. Like I said earlier, we do got a Glock 47, Glock 48, and I mean, if we come up with something else, we do got them to T&E them. But this is one gun that I'm going to push hard. That it?
Good thing is I know the firearms guy.
Yeah, yep. And we're real good with the chief. Nobody likes it. All right, guys. So with that, you know, hey, get out there, Work on your fundamentals, train.
That's my line, sir.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Work on your fundamentals. Do the little things right.
Lock, load, and carry.
Let's slingers out, baby.
Let's singers out.